because I need to sit you next to you, okay? So, take this.
4 seconds to inbound it. Roderick throws the pass in to Wilson, in deep, takes the shot, partially blocked, it bounced in, unbelievable, it hung on the rim, and it bounced in as time expired. That ball was on its way out, and somehow...
Witam wszystkich serdecznie na dzisiejszym wywiadzie z nowym naszym zawodnikiem Dwightem Wilsonem III. Hello Dwight.
What's up, how you doing?
So we want to ask you about your past career, you know, what we can expect from you in Poland, and some question about your daily life.
Okay.
We can start?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the first question is, you know, from your Europe journey, you play in Spanish, Sweden, and Israel right now. So the best memory from your Europe career?
Man, it's 2. Can I give you 2?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the first one is in Sweden. It was my first pro game winner against a really good team that was seeded higher than us. And then the second one was from this year in Israel, my first 2020 game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the second question, what's the biggest difference between Israel and Sweden league?
I would say probably the pace. Sweden was a little more slower, depending on some of the teams. Israel was more fast-paced a little bit. Israel didn't really, the division I played in, there wasn't really a lot of true bigs, so everybody was more versatile in a way. So in some ways, I was able to show my versatility a little more while still being, who I am. And I would say, a lot more teams. So it was a lot more guys, and guys that have been there for years. Versus Sweden, they have guys other than Swedish guys, but usually you see rookies or guys who are maybe they had a down year and they're trying to come back and they go to Sweden. So that's kind of what it was, at least for me. And Israel is a lot more, especially Americans, a lot more. They have rookies, but it was a lot more seasoned guys, I would say.
Okay, so you know something about the Polish league?
From a little bit. I have a lot of friends that play in this league. Some of my teammates from Sweden, college, some dudes I played against, some guys I know from back home, they all play in this league. So I've been watching this league a little bit, and I'm blessed to be, able to say that I'm in the league myself. And like I said, I've always heard a lot of good things, and I feel like this is a true test of who I am as a player and who I can really come in and help give this team what they need to be successful. So I'm excited, I'm ecstatic.
Okay, so how can you describe you as a player? Because you are starting your career in the United States, and what shapes you the most as a player as you now, if you know what I mean?
Well, as far as a player, I would say somebody who's just gonna give you 110%. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but a low post scorer, rebounder. I'm gonna try to get every rebound, offensive, defensive. A guy who can, change the momentum of the team, no matter what that looks like, rebounding, even if it's something as simple as setting screens, encouraging guys, getting and-ones, stuff like that, finishing around the basket, obviously, stuff around the elbow and all that too. But I think I think those are the areas that I can shine on this team. Definitely, especially in rebounding, because this team's already so talented. I don't have to do as much offensively, I guess. So I can kind of focus more on defense and rebounding. Obviously, score when I get the opportunities and everything like that. But I'm just excited to be able to do what I did in Israel and on this level, and even take it even higher.
Okay, I want to ask you about your trip to Poland, because you'll fly this night, yeah?
I got here last night, yeah.
To Berlin, yes?
Poznan.
Poznan, okay.
Yeah.
How much time you spent on plane yesterday?
Well, I was originally supposed to go from Amman to Berlin, and that flight got canceled for whatever reason. Well, they canceled me on the flight. So I was kind of stuck in Jordan a little bit. I had already been there like a day and a half. So me and my agent, we were kind of scrambling to try and figure out how to get out of Jordan, because I was telling the airline people, I said, I have to be in Poland today. I was like, I was supposed to be there yesterday. You know, they're expecting me. So, you know, we ended up figuring it out. So I flew 2 hours to Cyprus. From Cyprus, I flew almost 3-4 hours to Munich. And then Munich was like hour 15 to Poznan. And then I got picked up.
Okay. So what did you know about Poland before you come here?
Not much, not gonna lie, not much. I didn't really start knowing more about the league until my guys signed here in the summer. And, you know, obviously I was watching them play and everything. I see their like highlights on Instagram and all that. So I didn't know much about Poland, but the more I heard about it, the more I was, you know, wanting to be able to play in the league one day. And they say it's kind of a league where if you're successful here, it opens up a lot of opportunities for you. So yeah, I always had my eye on it. I didn't know it would be this soon, but you know, God works in mysterious ways, and I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be in Poland, and yeah, I just can't wait to. I know we have a game on Thursday. I can't wait to be in front of the home crowd and, you know, like I said, help the team as much as I can.
Okay, as we talk about the Poland, I want to ask you, what are you most interested to experience in Poland, but not connect with basketball?
Well, I heard Berlin's pretty nice, so I want to go there. As far as in Poland, I would probably want to, you know, maybe on a day off or something, go to Warsaw, or, you know, because I have, like I said, most of my friends that play, they live there. So it'd be nice to see them again. And, you know, just to get to know Zelina Gora. I had a teammate in Israel. He played here last year. So he was telling me nothing but good things about the club and everything. So I came here already excited. And then, you know, everywhere I go, I want to, you know, experience as much as I can. Obviously, I came here with, you know, kind of a short time stamp. You know, I want to be able to see as much as Poland as I possibly can. But also, you know, just experience the basketball. I know we'll travel and everything, so I'll get to see a little bit from, you know, like away games and stuff. But yeah, Berlin and, you know, just my own. I want to start with Zelina Gora, obviously. Mm-hmm. Get to know the community and everything. And then, you know, from there, I kind of want to branch out. And try the food. I heard y'all got good food, so I'm a foodie, so.
I want to ask you about Polish food.
Yeah.
You have something on your list?
No.
No?
Y'all gotta make, so I'll ask around, but yeah, if anybody got any recommendations, please let me know.
Your favorite food after the game?
After the game? Usually it's some kind of comfort food, but it really depends on the day. Some kind of chicken, maybe, like grilled or fried, whatever. Usually I try to stay on the grilled side, so probably some kind of chicken with maybe rice or some vegetable or something like that.
Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Good talk.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, pretty cool guy.
For sure.
So we are really excited for your debut at the Series Hall. Przychodźcie, kupujcie bilety, widzimy się w czwartek i czekajcie na debiut Dwighta w koszulce za Stalu.
For sure. Appreciate y'all having me. Let's get to work.
Thanks.
For sure, man. Appreciate you.